hombres.
Cayó para exhibirte tal como eres.
Weltempfänger.
Yo te creí.
Hello, Rostock. Good evening. This is Charlotte for Weltempfänger of Radio LOHRO. Today we will do a show in English because we have a special guest. Today it will be the special edition about Argentina. And right now the song was called Duma, and the artist is called Santiago Jara, who is present right now in the studio with me, which is an honor. So hello, Santiago.
Hello, Charlotte. Thank you for inviting me this evening.
Yeah, welcome. Thank you for being there. So this song, you want to introduce yourself and maybe...
Yes, of course. My name is Santiago Jara. I come from Argentina, from a city named Rosario, really close to the capital. Buenos Aires is only 3 hours. And yes, I'm a musician. I'm the producer also. I'm 36 years old, and I'm living in Germany since 1 year and a half now.
Oh, okay.
So, and I came here, only moved by music, basically. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been doing this since all my life. So, really involved with instruments and stuff and people in arts. So, yeah, today I'm here doing the same.
Yeah. Welcome in Germany.
Thank you.
And sorry, I pronounced wrongly your name, so it's
Jara. Yeah, Jara. A yacht in Spanish is ja.
Yeah,
Jara is more strong.
Yeah.
And yeah, the song we heard was Duma, is the opening track for my last albums. Yeah, for my last album, I have 2 EPs, if we can call it like this, after Duma, but Duma is my last album. It's from 2 years ago.
So it's the name of the album?
It's the name of the album, okay. And also the opening track.
Yeah,
like in the old ways, like old school. And yeah, Duma, regarding Duma, it's a name, and it's also it's a name of a dog.
Oh, a dog.
An old dog friend of mine.
Nice.
But when I always like that name, and once I check what another meaning could have Duma, and I found out that in Russia, for example, a Duma is the name for the meeting of the politicians. Oh. So it's like a meeting. Okay. And for me, when I started knowing this meaning, I thought of maybe a meeting of spirits, okay. or something like that. Like a gathering, you know. Mm-hmm. And I decided to it was like love at first sight, you know. Mm-hmm. Duma, the name, I had the song, okay, immediately, you know.
Nice.
So yeah, that is more or less the name.
Yeah, thanks for the story.
No, please.
And so today we will discover and travel through Argentina, so your home country.
Totally.
And you will, make us discover this country through your music taste and how you grew up there and how you developed yourself as a musician and artist.
Yeah, sure. In fact, I think we will start with a song from... Mm-hmm. It's like my first rock band ever that I listened to, and it is called Rata Blanca.
What does it mean?
It means like white mouse.
Ah, yeah.
Yes, like or white rat.
White rat. Yes.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they were the first rock band I ever listened to, and I got into this because of my brothers. They are also, I have twin brothers.
Okay.
They are musicians also. And yeah, we had a band for many, maybe for 15 years in the past. Mm-hmm. And they introduced me to this style, to this rock bands in Spanish first. I
Okay.
started with Spanish lyrics.
Yeah.
And Rata Blanca was one of the first ones, or even the first one I listened to. So it's classic rock, like Deep Purple and
Cool.
Richie Blackmore, all this stuff. So I think you will enjoy it.
Yeah, and the name of the song?
And the name of the song is La leyenda del hada y el mago. That is the meaning, the translation would be the legend of the wizard and the fairy.
Oh,
Or something like that. Yeah, really like castle dragons and all these fairy tales.
So, okay, cool. Let's listen to La leyenda del
Hada y del mago.
of Rata Blanca.
Yeah.
Cuenta la historia de un mago que un día en su bosque encantado lloró, porque a pesar de su magia no había podido encontrar el amor. La luna, su única amiga,
Epic rock. Epic.
Epic. Totally epic.
Yeah. So, wow. So it's a nice introduction to
Really loud.
introduce yourself.
Really loud. Yes. That
And,
band was really famous here in Europe also.
Yeah. And in Spain, you said.
And in Spain, in the late 90s, yeah, they built a nice career and they came to Spain also.
Okay. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. And can you describe a bit like where did you grow up and how does Argentina look like for people like me who never traveled there?
Yeah, totally. Argentina is like really wide country, really long country. In fact, I think I don't know how many countries can have almost all the weathers, like from hot, like really desert, like 40 degree or maybe more, like the north, like in the limit with Chile, that it's like really big desert zone area there, and also with mountains, really, really nice. I've never been there, but everyone that goes is like really fall in love. And then you go to middle Argentina, like the center, that is where I grew up. And I lived there since 30 years old. Then I came to Europe for the first time.
Okay.
And it's like a region with so much humidity. We have the largest river in the country that comes from the north, comes from Brazil, comes from Amazonas, in fact, and then becomes Paraná, el río Paraná.
Okay.
And then you go south, and I grew up there, really hot in summer, almost 40 degree.
Is it tropical or subtropical?
Nowadays it's almost subtropical, yeah. And the winters are not so long like here.
Slightly different.
And then you have, like, for example, in the west north, you have like really tropical area with the cataratas, like Niagara Falls, but we have like Catarata Falls, and it's like really desert with jungle and really hot. Wow. And then in the south you have Patagonia.
Yeah, that is famous. Yeah.
Yes, and it's almost like this weather. It's more like in the south of Germany, like in the Pfalz.
Yeah, okay,
it's more like that region. Okay. Yeah, really cold, long winters.
Like Alpine.
Yes,
kind of
yes. In fact, we have in the west, in the frontier with Chile, we have La Cordillera de los Andes. That is like here. It's like the Alpes or something like that.
Just very long.
But really long, and in fact it gets till Venezuela and Panama. It's really long, so it's almost it covers all South America.
Yeah. How long is it, like kilometer
Argentina
wise? Yeah, or this Cordillera.
Argentina, I don't want to lie, but maybe you can travel Argentina by car in 5 or 6 days.
Yeah. Very long.
I don't want to lie, but it's really, really long. It's really, really long. In fact, there are some people that live their life new in Argentina, So, we have every climate, every weather. And
do you have a favorite region in Argentina? Yeah,
for me, it's Patagonia. In fact, I've been many months living there with a friend. In fact, it's a long friend of mine that it's my kind of producer also. I work always with him. All of my albums, I work with him. Okay. I take care of production, recording, part of the mixing, and then I work with him the other part of the mixing. We split the mix. Okay. And he makes always the mastering of my albums. So, and he lives in Bariloche. That is like 2 hours from Chile. It's in
Okay.
Patagonia.
Okay.
So I love that region. I really, really love that region. Yeah.
Mhm. And you were talking about a region looking like Pfalz, you said?
Pfalz, yes. I had the chance to go with my wife 1 month ago to Pfalz. We've been in Bad Dürkheim, Wachenheim, all that region, South Frankfurt. And it really reminds me of this region in Argentina, Cordillera Los Andes, where is Mendoza, this state from Argentina, and it's like really lovely weather, really lovely people, and you have a lot of like companies of wine companies, you know.
Yeah, like in Pfalz.
Yeah, it's exactly the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so this is the next song about.
Yeah, the next song is actually from this region, a band from Mendoza. They are called Enanitos Verdes. That is called, the translation would be green dwarfs.
Green dwarfs. Cute.
Yeah, and they were really famous also in the 90s. They did like a rock. More rock than pop, but they were really influential for many Mexican bands and Colombian bands, Bolivian bands,
So
and in
very
fact,
international.
yeah, really international. And in fact, this next song is called Lamento Boliviano. That is like Bolivian crying.
Oh, okay, then let's listening for Bolivian crying. Lamento Boliviano from
Enanitos Verdes.
Me quieren agitar, me incitan a gritar. Soy como una roca, palabras no me tocan. Adentro hay un volcán que pronto va a estallar. Yo quiero estar tranquilo. Es mi situación, una desolación. Soy como un lamento, lamento boliviano que un día empezó y no va a terminar. Ya nadie hace daño.
really like
the flute.
Pan flute, yeah.
Pan flute, yes.
It's really cool.
It's from the Andes. It's more from North Argentina and Bolivia, Peru, that area.
Yeah, so did you travel in this region you are talking about? Like how international are you, like this band that we just listened, like traveling?
No, I only been in Europe. I'm here, in fact, but in South America, I only had the chance to go to Uruguay. That is like, it's really close to Argentina. So it's like 8 hours from Argentina. So it's like...
Doesn't sound close, 8 hours.
Yeah, but for us it's like, okay, like around the corner, you know?
Okay, yeah.
For example, if you go to Bariloche in the Patagonia by car, it's 2 days.
Oh, yeah.
So for us, 8 hours is nothing, you know? But no, I didn't have the chance to travel around South America. I would really love to do that, for sure. But I'm not also like a tropical guy, you know?
What does it mean? Like with coconut
I'm
and
not,
pineapple?
yeah, like the bananas on the trees, you know, and the jungle.
You mean you're not, you prefer like the desert? Or what do you mean?
No, I prefer like, if it's not mountain, I prefer like a cold sea.
What?
Yeah.
I'm welcome in Mecklenburg.
Yeah, totally. I really enjoy. Enjoy this area. In fact,
this is very refreshing to listen.
Yeah, in fact, south of Argentina, it's we have the Atlantic coast. That is like it's a cold sea. You know, also it's like, not warm like in Brazil. You know.
Yeah, so, you don't have the Gulf Stream anymore there.
Sorry?
Gulf Stream? Like this
Gulf
is
Stream.
it's famous in Europe, like around the French coast, for example. This is why it stays kind of...
You mean like a famous
it's
coast?
It's a stream that makes it still warm.
Okay. No, but really... for me, in my head, warm water is like from Brazil up.
Yeah.
Then in Argentina, it's like it's really touristic, touristic. But I prefer that kind of weather, you know.
Cold, you mean?
Cold, yes.
You can probably surf there very well, no?
You can do it. You can do it, but you have bigger waves in another countries. But in Argentina, you can do it. Okay. Yeah, it's really nice. So no, I didn't have the chance to travel South America. It would be really, really nice to meet that part from Peru, for example, Los Andes and these kind of tribes, you know, and these people, ancient people that always you can learn something about them.
And it's huge. So I guess you have so many things to discover when you travel.
Many stuff going on there that we don't know. We don't even have a clue. And this next song is called Memories from Our Country, from Our Continent, Memorias del Continente Nuestro.
So it's a homage.
Yeah. Most of the bands in Argentina, as you will see later, as we go along with the set list, most of the bands, heavy metal and rock bands, speaks about have really like committed topics with the Indians. And this part, you know, of South America, most of the bands.
Cool.
So this song is called like that. The band is Logos, and really makes me goosebumps every time I heard. Remind me of my childhood.
Nice. So let's listen to it.
Yeah, totally.
Looking forward. Memorias del Continente Nuestro.
Yeah, instrumental song.
Okay. Wow. It's raining.
It's raining.
No, it's not raining.
Yeah, not here. No, please stop raining here.
No, yeah, I really like when they, like in songs, when you have some nature sound. It's really cool.
Yeah. In fact, I told you before that this song, every time I hear it, it's like goosebumps because I used to listen to this song when I was around 5, 6, 7 years old. And I always make like a tent in my room. You know, I really love tents. and I like was with the radio there because at that time the radio go with this kind of songs, you know, in the 90s.
Cool.
And I have my record, like mixtapes.
Wow.
And I had this song and I played this song and like be hidden in my tent, fake tent, you know, and listen to it. And for me it was really influential because it was one of the first song, if it's not the first song, instrumental song that I heard.
You said the first song just before. I forgot the name. One of the first song we played. You said it was your first song.
Yes, this one is the last one we heard from Logos is the first instrumental song, I think, with no vocals.
Yes.
And for me, it really marked me because I really love like composing instrumental music. For me, it's like another trip.
Yeah, cool.
And this song, like the lead guitar, electric guitar leading the acoustic is like, and the flutes, you know, it's like everything combined. And the rain, perfect.
Yeah, powerful.
Yes, really powerful.
Mm-hmm. And because you talk about being this little boy with your tent, do you feel a bit also nostalgic when you listen to this song?
Yeah. In fact, I always like half joke, half reality. I speak with my close friends that I don't listen so many bands from modern bands, you know. And when I want, when this like burning desire of listening to music comes, I go to the past immediately, you know, and I go to this kind of songs that I'm showing, you know. They're from the 80s, 90s or 2000, and they are really nostalgic, and being really far away makes the feeling bigger, stronger.
So you miss your family and friends from
I mean,
even if you like the cold sea and the cold weather here.
Yes. I mean, it comes and goes. You know, it's not like a static feeling. There are some times that I really recreate in my head some moments, some experiences I had with them, families and friends. But really, I think I feel really, really well at the moment, and it would be like really. I always think that it would be really disrespectful for my present to be yearning all the time, you know, to the past and to the. It's nice to connect with this kind of emotions and songs.
Yeah.
But to understand that they're gone, you know, then they can keep the road with you.
Yeah.
But you are here now. So
thanks for these very interesting inputs. I hope people will also learn from this listening to us. Yeah, and what about the next song?
And the next song, it was Alma Fuerte con Vida Rutero. In fact, this song it's from another rock heavy metal band, really iconic from Argentina, from my region, from Buenos Aires.
Okay.
And this song is called Con Vida Rutero, that is like an invitation to the road. You know?
Yeah.
So, speaks about really long distances.
Yeah.
And how to be alone in that way. Alone in that way.
Alone and on the road.
Yeah.
Cool. So then let's listen to them. Yeah, this is very rock. I'm not used to play so much rock during Weltempfänger, so it's really refreshing, I have to say.
Yeah.
So thank for
you.
this. And I was wondering, is it like most of your influence as an artist, like rock, like Argentinian rock?
Yes. I started with Argentinian rock. Especially Argentinian. And after that, I think after listening to more or less 4 or 5 years to this music, my brothers again introduced me to European music.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got into heavy metal. And I went into, it was like really nice epoch, like time, because many labels were bringing to my country and to South America a lot of music from Europe, heavy metal music and albums, and a lot and many genres, many styles. So yeah, in the late 90s I got into heavy metal and especially gothic metal and death metal.
Can you explain a bit the differences between all these genres?
Yeah, it's most of all it changes like the tempos of the song, most of all, and then the kind of voices you can hear. For example, in gothic metal you often have really low voices, like it's like Johnny Cash, you know, but with distortion and pop music in the underground, you know, with guitars and many synthesizers, many synthesizers, layers and layers of synthesizers, and like love lyrics or lyrics topics that goes into broken heart, you know.
Gothic.
And then you have death metal, black metal that goes into growling voices. Yeah. And faster tempos, really up tempos, really hard to play. And also there is one element that cross everything, that is the keyboards. All of these bands, especially in Europe, the keyboard is like a god, you know. Wow. So and most of these bands also combined it with nowadays with these DJs and these new consoles and this new MIDI stuff. So and then you have black metal that is more from Norway, Sweden, and Nordic stuff. It's like a combination of everything. I got into all of this and had many bands of these styles in the past. So I'm really in love with heavy metal. I come all the time to it.
Do you play yourself heavy metal?
Because yes. I had some bands in the past. And like from all these genres, not at one time, but always dissolving and making a new one and dissolving or calling me to play, you know. And I never say no. Always, I'm here. I'm here to headbanger.
I know this problem.
Maybe it's a problem. Yes. Or maybe release me from another kind of problems. I don't know. I don't know.
Distraction.
But rock, it's always like crossing my way. I'm really thankful to it.
Which brings us to the next song.
The next song is again from Argentina. It's called Corte Porteño. The translation is almost impossible, but it's really nice because it's the same guitar player as the first song, Rata Blanca. And he made a really nice like cover in the solo part of a tango from Argentina.
So now it's a tango?
No, you will hear a classical rock song from the 2000, but in the solo, the guy plays like a really amazing piece of tango with electric guitar.
Wow, now.
And with rock song, now.
Okay, looking forward. Corte
Porteño, Temple.
Cool. I think I recognize the tango part because you told me.
Yeah.
So I did.
Yeah. Then in the solo part there is a piece of tango.
Yeah, the rhythm just changes.
Yeah, really marked. Marked from Argentina, really. Yeah.
Do you plan, will we listen for tango tonight?
Yeah, we are going to listen. Yeah.
Okay.
But tango songs are shorter.
Okay.
Are short, 2 or 3 minutes, less than that. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So, but just to come back, because you made so much cool advertisement now about the different type of metal. So, can we listen to because this was classic rock.
This is classic rock, more like, Deep Purple and... Richie Blackmore, this kind of stuff.
Yeah. So, what could we listen for?
And now
metal?
we can go with the 69 Eyes. Mm-hmm. The track is called Black Orchid, and it's a Finnish band. It's from Finland.
Ah, okay.
And they call themselves Helsinki Vampires.
Okay.
And you will see the difference and the voice, the low voice and the special style.
Okay, so let's go away a bit from Argentina.
Yeah.
And listen to it's influential music for you again.
And this is one of my top 5 songs from all my life.
Okay. So then the 69 Eyes, Black Orchid.
Black orchid,
So this was gothic and not metal, sorry.
Yeah,
it was gothic
in fact,
rock.
it's goth rock.
Goth rock.
Shorter.
Yeah.
Even shorter.
Cool. But thanks for making us discovering this. So we were shortly in Finland from Argentina. And did you ever want to go to Finland?
No. In fact, my main idea when I came here 5 years ago, first time, or 4, it's in 1919, before COVID. My idea was to go directly to Sweden or Finland.
Yeah.
But I stuck in the way in Stralsund.
Well, so
Not
nice.
Stralsund, but 2 months in Spain.
Yeah.
And then I met a lady from a gallery, a close friend, and she knew some people here in Rostock.
Okay.
And I end up here. I took a bus for 2 days and a half and travel.
Flixbus or something like that.
Eurolines.
Eurolines. Yes,
I don't know if it exists.
I know this.
2 Eurolines to France first.
You change in Paris. Probably.
Change in Paris, and then in Belgium another stop, and then to Berlin, and then Rostock.
Yeah.
So it was,
wow.
it was crazy, but amazing. And I stuck here in Germany, start playing music. I really like it.
But why did you leave this beautiful Argentina?
Beautiful, it's like everything. It's like you have pros and cons. So you have political situations, social situation. Many things going on, and I was at that time. I was like at the top of my head with some. I wanted to change. That was
to be at the cold sea.
No. I just wanted to change and make a 180%. Go into the other parts to see what happens. Just that, and then you always find something else.
Yeah, it's cool. You are enriching the
more
region.
like that. Yes.
Yeah. And can I ask you, like, how do you feel here? Like, did you have difficulties to integrate yourself here in Germany? Or?
The only obstacle for me is the language. Nowadays, it's really. I try to learn it. Maybe not every day. Maybe I should. But it's the main obstacle for me and my wife. We are both in the same situation, and also because many people like thinks, hey, you have time, why don't you learn every day? But really, in Germany, when it comes to paper, you have to dedicate all day to that. So I don't have time anymore today, and then you have another stuff going, and it's like bureaucratic stuff, and you have to work, and sometimes you don't have the time, know.
So and you need, I guess, this time also to thrive and to compose your music,
and also to live every day, So sometimes you feel a stranger, sometimes not. But I mean, we kept on going with the same topic as before, and you need to try every day to be like centered, you know, and if you know where we are going, many things can happen in the middle, or in the environment around you, but you have to be deaf, at some time you close your ears, okay, I go, know, and then
we will see.
You do it, and it don't matter if you feel a stranger or not, you have to go.
By the way, stranger. I think this is about the next song.
Right? The next song is from King, a British band.
And King! I love King!
King, it's the love of my life.
Me too! Wow.
In fact, the first 2 albums, Hopes and Fears.
Yes.
And Under the Iron Sea.
I prefer the first one.
Me too. Me too. So, high five. So yes, this
I
next song.
discovered this band through my brother and my sister, and my sister and I, we were really fan of this album, and another friend of mine, we know all the songs by heart.
Yes. In fact, the only two albums I have from King, like original albums I bought, was the first and the second one.
Wow.
I love it. It's pieces of art, both albums.
Cool.
Yeah,
it's surprising because usually people are like, haha, you like King, boo.
No. For me, it was really mind blowing, and it changed my life. I have a band nowadays in Argentina.
Okay.
That is called Sano.
Okay.
And our main influence is this one.
Wow.
It's King.
So cool.
Yeah, from the first moment.
Yeah. Cool. May I dedicate this song to my sister?
Yeah,
she's
totally.
Listening.
Totally. And I will dedicate this song to all my band members in Argentina.
Cool. Yeah. So, Catherine, c'est pour toi la chanson. And you want to say the name of your band mates? No.
There are many, so it's okay. Sano, it's okay.
Okay. Then let's play Keen. We might as well be strangers.
I don't know your face no more, or feel the touch that I adore. I don't know your face no more. It's just a place I'm looking for. We might as well be strangers in another town. We might as well be living in a different world. We might as well. We might as well. We might as well. I don't know your thoughts these days. We're strangers in an empty space. I don't understand your heart. It's easier to be apart. We might as well be strangers in another town. We might as well be living in another town. We might as well. We might as well. We might as well be strangers. Be For all I know of you now. For all I know of you now. For all I know.
Hello, Rostock. This is still Charlotte and Santiago Jara, sorry. For Weltempfänger. And it's funny because Keen, it's not really world music, it's a British band.
Yeah, British band.
But
Amazing.
it's about your taste, Santiago, and which music inspired you for your art and when you are composing, I guess. So
Yes.
you really like melodic things, huh? in general.
Yeah. But as I told you before, I also like some things that for some people could be noise, you know.
Noise.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. In fact, I like black metal or death metal. You know, for me, I find the emotion there. But there's some people that I don't like this. You know, turn it off.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
This kind of personality.
Yeah. But for me, I could be like, I don't know, hours like exploring that part.
Cool.
And for example, this next song is from Opeth. It's a Swedish band. It's an iconic death metal band from Sweden. But this track,
metal.
No. But this track, it's a prog band.
Okay.
So
what does it mean?
Prog band is like they have many tempos around the song and many parts, many structures, you know, and go changing all the time. And so this next song, it's amazing because this band combine this death metal with this prog stuff from the 60s and the 70s.
Okay.
But this next song is really like melodic, and you will feel like some nostalgic and some old rock vibe on it.
Good.
This song is amazing. Yeah.
Then Opeth, Burden.
let me through. Whisper in my ear, you've taken more than we receive, and the ocean of sorrow is you.
Oh, it's
Prague people. Welcome to the Prague world.
No, it's a hammer.
A delay. That is a delay of voice.
But the end sounded a bit distorted.
Yeah, out of tune. Out of tune. The guy was playing the nylon guitar and had many other guys like out tuning, detuning the guitar, you know, as he played. I don't know.
Why not?
Again, Prague people.
Yeah.
They don't know what to do something with a 10-minute song and they start out of tuning the guitar.
Yeah, why not? Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering because when you play like what you compose, you don't sing yourself. You usually play guitar.
Yes. I
alone?
usually play alone. My songs. I have a duet with my wife. We play cover songs also.
Oh, nice.
Then we have some projects that we are starting.
Okay.
Industrial rock and that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
She's a really nice singer and
Yes, cool.
and also can like scream and growl, like death metal people.
Wow. Yeah.
So yeah, we
Looking
are
forward.
getting into some new projects.
Nice.
But when I play by myself, I do acoustic stuff, instrumental. I really like that kind of soundtrack vibe,
Yeah.
and giving some emotional aspect. I really love that. And in my Spotify or YouTube, or Apple
Can you say the people what they should tip to find you on Spotify?
Yes, everywhere. Spotify, YouTube Music, Apple Music, Deezer, everywhere. It's Santiago Jara. It's the same.
Yeah. So Santiago
Santiago is S-A-N-T-I-A-G-O, and the Nachname is
J-A-R-A.
Yes.
Okay.
J-A-R-A.
Yeah.
So there you will find everything. And I have one song, single that is being released right now. I think in 2 weeks or 1 week will be uploaded.
Okay.
But it's an old song. But I sing there, and also you will find an album that it's all mine, and I sing along the whole album. But when I play along, I don't.
Yeah, but so do you have like solo artists, like songwriters, still influencing you in your everyday life, even if you don't sing that much?
Yes. And I listen to them a lot. And in fact, this album that I'm speaking about, my album that is called Lesson Black, it's really, the main influences are the next singers that we are going to hear
Now. Okay.
4 singers that really changed my life.
So we will listen them in a row. 4 singers. Can you tell the name of?
Yeah, the first one is Nick Cave, an Australian singer, and then we will go with Mark Lanegan with a song that is called St. Louis Elegy, and then Tom Waits, All the World is Green. Tom Waits, amazing.
I know him,
Yeah, really theatrical guy.
Yeah, crazy voice.
Crazy, yes, as Nick Cave, There is some nice phrase that I copy from a soloist artist that we will hear after, that he told Nick Cave taught me more things than my teachers in high school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and after that we go to David Sylvian with the song Orpheus.
Okay.
That song I want to dedicate it to my wife. To Carol.
Cool. Yes. Yeah. So maybe you can say some words about her after the 4 songs. Then it will be this last song.
Totally.
Make a proper dedication.
That song is called Orpheus.
Nice. Okay. But then we start first with Nick Cave, and the song is called As I Sat Sadly.
Look at the sky, I see an airplane as it flies. Is this the way? They said Jesus came, gone through St. Louis, gone straight away. Now yellow winter will cut you quick. If tears were liquor, I'd have drunk myself sick. say forever. Across on the other side.
summer brings. It's a love you'd kill for, and all the world is green. He's balancing a diamond on a blade of grass. The dew will settle on our graves, and all the world is green. Pretend that you owe me nothing, and all the world is green. We can bring back the old days again, when all the world is green. He's balancing a diamond on a blade of grass. The dew will settle on our graves when all the world is green.
Standing firm on this stony ground, the wind blows hard, pulls these clothes around. I harbor all the same worries as most, the temptations to leave or to give up the ghost. I wrestle with an outlook on life that shifts between darkness and shadowy light. I struggle with words for fear that they'll hear, but Orpheus sleeps on his back, still dead to the world. Sunlight falls, my wings open wide, there's a beauty here I cannot deny. And bottles that tumble and crash on the stairs are just so many people I knew never cared. Down below on the wreck of the ship are a stronghold of pleasures I couldn't regret, but the baggage is swallowed up by the tide, as Orpheus keeps to his promise and stays by my side. Tell me, I've still a lot to learn, understand. These fires never stop. Believe me, when this joke is tired of laughing, I will hear the promise of my Orpheus soon.
as we rowed the boat, just you, the weather, and I gave up hope that all of the hurdles that fell in our laps was fuel for the fire and straw for our backs. Still the voices of stories to tell of the power struggles in heaven and hell, but youth is secure against such mighty dreams as Orpheus sings of the promise tomorrow may bring.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you, Santiago. So we're on Weltempfänger on LOHRO. We just listened to Nick Cave, As I Said Sally by her side. Then it was Mark
Lanegan, American singer.
Sanctuary Elegy.
Yeah, and then Tom Waits, All the World is Green.
And then David Sylvian, Orpheus.
And the last one, David Sylvian.
That was a dedication to you,
That
right?
was the dedication to Caro, to my wife.
Yeah. Hello, Caro.
Hello, Caro.
And Santiago, we have almost a bit more than 15 minutes left, and I don't want to leave this room without having played some tango and some folklore music from Argentina.
That is what is coming now, and we are moving directly to the best voice in Argentina, tango voice, and this next track is it's a nice gather of artists. Is Edmundo Rivero in the vocals, and then you have Astor Piazzolla in the bandoneon.
Wow! Even I know him.
Yeah,
Piazzolla.
He like traveled the world with tango.
Yeah,
and then the poem. So the lyric is from Jorge Luis Borges.
Oh, I know him as well. Wow.
Our main writer.
Yeah.
So it's like a
mind
how
blowing.
to say? Yeah. It's like a team, the best team ever.
Cool. And what is the name of this song?
And the name of the song is Jacinto Chiclana. It's a story from an old neighbor there in Buenos Aires.
Me acuerdo, fue en Valvanera, en una noche lejana, que alguien dejó caer el nombre de un tal Jacinto Chiclana. Algo se dijo también de una esquina y de un cuchillo. Los años nos dejan ver el entrevero y el brillo. ¿Quién sabe por qué razón me anda buscando ese nombre? Me gustaría saber cómo habrá sido aquel hombre. Alto lo veo y cabal, con el alma comedida, capaz de no alzar la voz y de jugarse la vida. paso más firme habrás pisado la tierra. Nadie habrá habido como él en el amor y en la guerra. Sobre la huerta y el patio, las torres de Valvanera y aquella muerte casual en una esquina cualquiera. Solo Dios puede saber la laya fiel de aquel hombre. Señores, yo estoy cantando lo que se cifra en el nombre. Siempre el coraje es mejor, la esperanza nunca es vana. Vaya pues esta milonga para Jacinto Chiclana.
Ser bruto, ¿quién me enseñó? ¿Quién me enseñó? Si en la panza de mamá no había ni escuelas ni pizarrón, y así un dicen nací varón, porque en el pique faltaba un peón. ¿Quién me enseñó? ¿Quién me enseñó? ¿Quién me enseñó a ser bruto? ¿Quién me enseñó? ¿Quién me enseñó? Si me crié entre doctores de reja y pico, pala y pastor, y así un dicen clave el garrón, porque no quise ser chicharrón. ¿Quién me enseñó? ¿Quién me enseñó? ¿Quién me enseñó a ser bruto? ¿Quién me enseñó? ¿Quién me enseñó? Lástima que no entienda de lengua fina pa' ser señor. Y así dijo un día el patrón que en Inglaterra se habla mejor. Me lo contó un día el patrón. ¿Quién me enseñó a ser bruto? ¿Quién me enseñó? ¿Quién me enseñó? A ser tan revirado y a no aguantarle la procesión. Será por sabio que no entendió que el hambre engorda solo al que hambrió. ¿Quién me enseñó? ¿Quién me enseñó? Sé que soy hueso y carne, alma y conciencia, pueblo y sudor. Con eso ya me alcanza pa' ser un bruto que alza la voz, sin más motivo que la razón del que no quiere ser chicharrón. ¿Quién me enseñó? ¿Quién me enseñó? ¿Quién me enseñó a ser bruto? ¿Quién me enseñó? ¿Quién me enseñó? Si en la panza de mamá no había ni escuela ni pizarrón, y así dicen nací varón, porque en el pique faltaba un peón. ¿Quién me enseñó? ¿Quién me enseñó? ¿Quién me enseñó? ¿Quién me enseñó? ¿Quién me enseñó?
¿Quién me enseñó?
¿Quién me enseñó? Who taught me? Who taught me? Who taught me to be like this?
Okay. And the artist name was?
And the artist name is José Larralde.
Okay.
He's un payador from like a minstrel, you know?
From minstrel.
Yeah, from Buenos Aires.
Cool.
One of those guys that you listen to him and hey, you should be president, you know, but no, it's impossible.
Yeah, because he's an
no
artist.
one would pick him.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Cool.
these songs are about this social stuff, and there are short songs with a really criticism about politician and social situation, really to the bone.
Okay.
Yeah, and the next one is Argentino Luna.
Okay.
That is a really sweet song that speak about the urgent stuff in life. Things.
Urgent, yeah, it's urgent. We have to finish the show on time.
So
let's
now
put
he's coming.
urgent, yes. Go.
Dale, vamos a la plaza. ¿Me llevas a montar el barilete? Vamos a la plaza.
No me vengan con problemas de esta vida complicada, porque tengo otros asuntos con urgencia que tratar. Hay un niño que me espera esta tarde en una plaza, porque tiene un barrilete, porque tiene un barrilete que lo quiere hacer volar. Que suspendan las reuniones, que hoy no estoy para los bancos. Llamen a la financiera, que hoy no voy a concurrir. Cuando llame el presidente, díganle que estoy de viaje, que he resuelto en esta tarde, que he resuelto en esta tarde nuevamente ser feliz. Ataque de cordura me dejó desnudo al viento, y detrás del barrilete con el niño voy a ir, y al llegar la tardecita con el niño de la mano nos iremos rumbo al río. Nos iremos rumbo al río con la caña de pescar, y a la luz de un farolito, si mi niño no se duerme, pulsaremos la guitarra y nos pondremos a cantar, para oír cantar los grillos a la vera del camino. He dejado desprofeso, olvidado el celular. Hay un niño que me espera esta tarde en una plaza, porque tiene un barrilete, porque tiene un barrilete que lo quiere hacer volar. Porque tiene un barrilete, porque tiene un barrilete que lo quiere hacer volar. Porque tiene un barrilete, porque tiene un barrilete que lo quiere hacer volar. Porque tiene un barrilete, porque tiene un barrilete que lo quiere hacer volar.
Hermosa muñeca de talle gentil, trocito de cielo, capullo de abril. Lo mismo que el poeta quisiera cantar, tu esbelta silueta, tu gracia sin par. Mas frente a tu imagen que me hace soñar, prefiero adorarte, mirarte y callar. Porque no hay palabras en mi confesión que expresen el ansia de mi corazón. ¿Quién eres tú? ¡Qué misterio! ¡Ay, en tu fascinación! ¿Quién eres tú? Porque a tu lado tiemblo de emoción. ¿Quién eres? estrella que me ciega de esplendor. ¿Quién eres tú para que yo muera por tu amor? Tu aliento es perfume, tu voz celestial, caricias tus ojos, tu boca sensual. Por eso al mirarte, yo que nunca ve, te quiero, te adoro, ya cuánto no sé. ¿Quién dice que Venus es la perfección? No ha visto tu talle ni ha oído tu voz. Así yo pudiera decírtelo a ti, todo lo que siento desde que te vi. ¿Quién eres tú? ¡Qué misterio! ¡Ay, en tu fascinación! ¿Quién eres tú? Porque a tu lado tiemblo de emoción. ¿Quién eres tú? Una estrella que me ciega de esplendor. ¿Quién eres tú para que yo muera por tu amor? ¿Quién eres tú? ¿Quién
Who are you? ¿Quién eres tú? Who are you?
It means who are you?
Who are you? Yeah.
It sounds almost romantic.
Really romantic and a really special song for two reasons. One, because it was my favorite from my grandfather.
Oh, okay.
That he also played tango, and because this song has 100 years
100 years
now, so
wow.
It's like a really special song.
Wow.
Yeah.
We could hear the quality of
the quality is like
it's a bit but yeah, it's really nice.
Totally.
We really feel the this vibe of the last century.
You can feel the old vibe.
The last century vibe.
Totally.
Yeah, and this show comes to its end, unfortunately, Santiago.
Unfortunately, yeah. I think we need 30
another
minutes
one,
more.
A part
or
two.
another hour.
Yeah,
would
I
be
guess
nice.
another hour, yeah.
Yeah.
So it was really nice to have you here in the studio, Santiago.
Thank you very much.
We hope that we will, right now there is a kitchen concert going on right now in LOHRO, and we will try to manage a concert for you soon.
To get one.
Yeah.
To get a concert.
So be ready, people, for the concert of Santiago soon.
That would be really nice.
At LOHRO.
Yeah.
And maybe you want to say some closing words?
Yes, totally. That you can find me, first of all, in my social media.
Yeah.
As Santiago Jara.
With a yacht.
With yacht.
Yes.
With yacht. Yacht. Yeah, Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, every platform. I'm there. So you will find all of my music. And
so click Santiago and
click Santiago
him.
Jara, like him, subscribe, and all these things that happens today.
I heard you do some live music in Stralsund also regularly.
Yeah. Sometimes
so we can see you.
Yeah,
if we
totally.
Yeah.
In some time, I think in few weeks, I will have a new website. So there you will find all the links and the places I'm playing.
Subscribe and follow.
Subscribe, follow.
Go.
Thumbs up. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. And then we will finish this show with a last song. And we started the show with one song of you.
Yeah, and we will finish with a song that it's not released now, but I'm planning this day to release it. I'm looking for a cover, and I have to mix it and master, and I think it will be released in the next month. And it's a tango. It's a tango. It's from 10 years ago now, so it's like really the pre.
So it's your baby.
Yeah, it's my baby. It's my only baby tango.
Nice.
So I hope you enjoyed, and thank you once again for inviting me and for having me here.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Charlotte.
You're welcome. Und Dankeschön alle RostockerInnen. Und wir haben uns gefreut bei Weltempfänger, und wir hören uns wieder bald, hoffentlich. Und tschüss und viel Spaß mit, wie heißt das letzte Lied?
El Huracán.
El Huracán auf Santiago Jara.
Dankeschön.